Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today na the first time we dey see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. So Ian Wright will be one of the Arsenal legends. So Baba Corridor say for this title race, wey we dey like this, say Arsenal need to believe say dem fit win the league, say that belief wey dem get will help them in the long run as dem dey go towards carrying this league title in a very long time. I'm talking about 19-20 years. Maybe the last time we will pick this title up. So that belief, as long as say that belief don dey there for their mind, say omo, na our time be this, we fit run am. And the sad part wey most people no dey realize na be the fact say we dey challenge for the title with two juggernauts, with two giants. So e no go dey easy. We dey defy all odds, yes, to make sure say at the end of the day we win this title. So people just dey watch how everything go unfold at the end of the day. Even Ian Wright sef never talk him come about talk plenty. E come dey talk say it is looking good. You get as we dey do our title chase. Come dey talk say one thing wey you notice for this Arsenal team wey we get now na the fact say we learned from our mistake of last season, because the mentality wey we get now compared to last season at this same stage, now we are in form, whereas last season we dey lose form. That's the two difference. So this time around, I just dey happy say form came at the right time. You get, so that's why everybody just dey optimistic. Everybody dey related to Arsenal, even though some people still dey fear, some people still dey pessimistic. Say omo, if it don't happen, no, but majority still dey believe say as long as say we still dey win, we don win our first 6 games in 2024. Nobody apart from we and maybe Man City, I don't think there's any other person we don collect maximum points for 2024. So we just dey see where this form and momentum go carry us reach. Our prayer na say e go take us down the wire, because Man City no go win all their games, na lie. Liverpool no go win all their games, na lie. Arsenal sef no go win all their games. So the battle go be who go drop the most points. Yes. Now, like I tell you now, Man City's title race is going to be settled in March. They go play Manchester United, Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal, Aston Villa. These 5 games, there is no way Man City will collect maximum points for possible. If you look at Liverpool, and Liverpool sef dey suffer the kind of problems so we suffer last season. They are entering a very bad patch with injuries. For this EFL Cup final wey dem play, I think this guy break leg. I been get leg injury. Ryan Gravenberch. You get Caicedo wan finish that guy leg. Salah never come back. Salah dey get on and off, like he never recover finish. Man City sef dey get the same problem with Kevin De Bruyne. They no fit play am all the entirety of the games. In the last 9 games, Erling Haaland don score for 2. He no score for 7 games. So our opponents are losing form. Look at the way Man City is struggling, winning 1-1-0, 1-1-0. That is a sign of a team that is struggling, not a team that is playing and firing on all cylinders. That is where Arsenal comes in. Yes, our bad patch, I think that was in December, where we dey collect anyhow till we go Dubai, come back, we freshen up. So everybody get their own time in the season where you go face your own bad patch. After you come out of that bad patch, you start to the gbera. So that's how they go on bad patch, then they enjoy. And we went into the bad patch at the right time. No be when they matter most. That is why this title race is very interesting. So let's see how things continue to play out, because obviously I can argue that we have learned from the mistakes of last season. Now, Fabrizio Romano come as second, he give us updates about Pedro Neto. So Baba dey talk say Wolves never really place a fee, the Liverpool price, on Pedro Neto head. Say na at the end of the season, now they go put the price. Say the guy has been scouted by many clubs. So many people are interested in signing him. But now at the end of the season, they'll come know, okay, whether I Arsenal won't get am o, abi na Man City won't get am o, because Man City they're really interested in signing the guy. The guy is one of the fastest wingers alive, very tricky and very pacey. So then they look at which, on the other hand, we dey listen the guy. We'll see how we go take get him also, because we need somebody that will come in to stand in for Bukayo Saka. So these are all the things where Fabrizio Romano dey talk, because initially, what we dey hear be say Wolves they slap 60 million pounds on Pedro Neto, say they will only sell to a top 4 team. But Romano don't come outside and let us know say that is not the case. So Wolves, they never really put price. Although they know say the guy no go stay for the Molineux Stadium for next season. It's going to be sold at the end of the season because Wolves need to also balance their financial books. So for that reason, they will be selling him. So we'll just chill. We'll see what will happen at the end of the day. All right, so there's so much reports about David Raya for UK. So what you want to hear and say? They say David Raya they train one dog with the illegal. They call him XL. So the dog now, now Goku. They call the dog. He has had that dog since the dog was a puppy. They're going to say he need to go get certification, like to exempt himself from that rule. Yeah, because they say the dog, they buy people, they kill people. But the reason we make, because I read the reports, it was the Daily Mail that wrote the story. So they said the reason we make Raya bring the dog for him home now because in the hear about many footballers when they say burglars would they enter their house after them come out, go steal gold, go steal different things. So he now thought of bringing that dog to serve as a bodyguard. So in go through the certificate where there's apply for him so that I go get an exemption letter or whatever so that I go keep the dog. Because what's even the boss my baby say, how do you have so much money and your home does not have private security? Like, you know what these guys they collect per week? How much really costs? You just say them burgle this footballer home, collect many so I collect that one. Like, I don't understand. I mean, is there a law in the UK which prevents people from getting a private security firm to like protect your home when you are not around? Install CCTVs all over. Like, I don't get it. I know those of you now when they sleep for UK, men are give us some enlightenment. Now, you get a law where to stop people from getting the private security because how do you earn so much and your home is left unguarded? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Now, moving on. So, Odegaard, come as I say Arteta, because the Daily Star, you get the and Metro Sports, they ask and say, what did Arteta use as a motivating factor for the match when they play against Newcastle? Because it's short for them to say Arteta must do something to motivate them. So Odegaard can say Arteta used the St. James Park incident to motivate the players. You get so, and Odegaard can also explain say we did for title race as we did now, so we no go like allow anything to make us slip up. And this is the first time in the long while make we Arsenal players they come outside, they talk, say we are in the title race. We they compete for the title. Now before they will say no, we're not there for the title race, so let us take it a game at a time. But now everybody they beat in chairs, they come outside and say, Baba, we're there for this race. Anything happen may happen. And if you remember the last time we played in Brentford, I thought that they used a nice kick about with the boys, where I've Anthony talk to motivate the team to beat Brentford. So now, obviously, I even think I'm saying Arteta must use that thing. If you remember, if you watch that All or Nothing Amazon documentary, you go see say that club photographer we done there for more than 20 years. Now Arteta used to motivate the team when they play against Tottenham Hotspur. I think that was last season. When the guy come, they addressed the players for the dressing room, was crying, say, I love this club. You guys don't know what this club means to us. You need to represent us. You need to beat this Tottenham Hotspur. Whereas enter the Fidus Vex. Both this Tottenham Hotspur side. So I just like the manager against Sheffield United. My own prayer is maybe they don't underrate Sheffield because on paper, I repeat, on paper, they are the shit packers of the league. Their own relegation, Ashola, they don't follow for people they fight. They are confirmed that they go. Because look at where they are in the table. Look at how many points they've accumulated after how many games they've played. They don't stand a chance. So they just play to fulfill all righteousness. They are going to the championship. So if everybody they use them, they collect 33 points. So our own case no go different now. So the guys go there, maintain our high scoring game. Get as they give people 4, 5, 6. They do promo. So many nobody say with 2 weekends. We just give them 3. Just come back home. Most see waiting Manchester United and Man City go play. They will see waiting Liverpool self go play. I think Liverpool are playing Nottingham Forest. I don't even know who they are playing, but themselves they no get a very strong game on paper. But we'll see how that one self go unfold. Now Jorginho, on the other hand, instead of come and second the advice the Arsenal players. So Jorginho is of the opinion, say for this title race, so we'll be like underdogs. What will be now? So we will stay very humble and work hard. So we can talk about the way we Arsenal players they play. Say before we dey create chances, we know they score, but now we are creating chances and we are scoring. saying like the fact that the players they score, everybody is putting in the hard work. In fact, now today I can't discover say get a new formation where Arteta they play, and that is 4-2-4 because of Zinchenko will no really dey. You know, say the way they play now for that back four, they go dey there, then Rice and Jorginho maintain for the midfield, even though Rice self they move forward. Then the remaining four players go burn for, because if you see Jorginho, Zinchenko dey, it will help us collapse our 4-3-3 into a 3-2-4-1. So as Zinchenko know the White most times they come into the midfield, but wetin you know sabi, and White no go fit do am the way Zinchenko dey do am, because Zinchenko naturally is a midfielder. He gets a creative midfielder. If White dey enter midfield, wetin he wan create? All the last time White gave us an assist. So that's the formation where Arteta dey use, and that's what help us to do that dynamic flow in front. We are not just static the way we used to play. So my own be say Arteta don tell us before, say sometimes they try like more than 70 formation in a game. Everybody shout, you say. So anything wey dey experiment, making sure they do am before the opposition will understand wetin we do, because our eye dey for the goal, and that goal is to win the league. That's what we are looking for. All right, so Alan Shearer, on the other hand, God talk say, see, forget say maybe Arsenal the gbera, or say maybe Man City sef the gbera. Say him still believe say Man City go win the league between Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. So number one thing wey people need to understand is say, as Man City dey now, Man City have a lot of experience in the title race. They understand what it means to be chased, and they understand what it means to chase. On the other hand, Liverpool are under pressure to win the league so that they go appease their manager and give him a befitting farewell. Arsenal, on the other hand, need to show they are under enormous pressure to win the league, because the last time they won like 19-20 years ago. But Man City are not panicking. Man City are relaxed. They want to win the league. But I tend to stay away from his line of thought. Like I disagree with his line of thought, because Man City, we see, they are under pressure because they want to be the first team in England to actually win the league 4 times in a row. Because what's at the year, they say people don't win back to back, like 3 times normal, 3 times na normal level, but then go be the first time in a long while to do am. Man City, Manchester United say don't win am 3 times before. Say Man City try to do am, and when you watch this Man City like this now, they are struggling. This, if the Arsenal Arsenal they win this 1-0 now, the media they will not come outside and say Arsenal are struggling. They are just scraping the thing. They are struggling, but because the Man City they do am, they say that's the stuff of champions. That's what champions do. When they outplay you, you just come and go, you nick it in, and you just win. Take all 3 points again. That's what champions do. Look at the match Man City played against Bournemouth. They struggled to win that match. Bournemouth outplayed them from the get-go. They don't understand what to hit them. Bournemouth did not set up 10 men behind the ball. They came outside. That Solanke, Semenyo. Like, I watched the match. They escaped. For the post-match press conference, Pep said Bournemouth dreamed of beating Man City because the way they outplayed them, they never saw it coming. So now so it be, if they could play all these kind of games like this, struggling to scrape off 1-0 win, how they go to play the likes of Manchester United, Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal, Aston Villa, where they wait for them? How they want to navigate all this rough patch and collect all the 3 points with they? How you want to do it? In fact, the way Chelsea played at the Etihad Stadium, the thing they give me joy, they give me confidence. Say, if we go for that Etihad, we'll collect decent results. Win or draw is okay for me. If we go for that Etihad, like just get that confidence. But more just because remember, we are going to be playing Man City, I think, March 31st after the international break. By then, everybody will Arteta register, even Timber, suppose under all normal circumstances, suppose don't return for Arsenal by the time we will go play Man City. So Arteta will be filled with so much, it will be spoiled with a lot of options. You get, so if you look bench, you will see everybody will be somebody. That is one thing they give me joy. In as much as I know they happy say international break, because no international break like a breaking transmission, it will break our momentum. But still, as long as we don't get injury and don't get any wala. All right, so moving on. So Ian Wright talk about second the slam Rio Ferdinand for the useless and nonsensical debates where Ferdinand don't put for the media space. Like, you are a public figure. You are somebody that has played football before. Why would you put out a statement, say Bukayo Saka is not world class, Bukayo Saka is world class, Bukayo Saka versus Phil Foden, this and that. He has not delivered in the big stage, in the Champions League. Now people, they talk about it and say, when you make all these kind of statements, don't you know that Bukayo Saka, they see all these things. Everly is on social media. You go see these debates, you go watch out. How do you think things like this affect his psychic, affect his mentality? How do you think? You get player when they go mentally strong, this thing will bring am down because you are belittling him, you are talking down on him. Say you know make sense, you should know better. And myself, I subscribe to the line of thought of you're right. But surprisingly, this thing where Rio Ferdinand talk, when it gets an adverse effect, a positive effect on Bukayo Saka, because if you watch the last 5, 6, 7 games, Bukayo Saka can play like Bukayo Saka, I don't know, like say na Ronaldo raised to power too, the way they fire on all cylinders. I think that thing where Ferdinand talk actually they push Bukayo Saka to prove to the naysayers, say I no send you, anything I like people na talk, I go to do my own talking on the field of play. Saka don't match the record in right set now as the second Englishman to score consecutively in 5 games. So it keeps setting more and more records, keep doing more and more things to put everybody in mind, say, now we at the end of the day will come and say, this guy now world class. So that's what Ian Wright is saying. And myself, wholeheartedly, I support what they talk about Rio Ferdinand. Although I still they happy one kind, say the thing get a positive effect and not a negative effect on our own player. Now, Ian Wright can talk say anytime we see Jorginho for our team sheets, saying they play for Arsenal, saying that they filled with so much joy. Anytime we at the start the guy, because they can't identify all the times so Jorginho don't start for Arsenal this season. It has always been against the top side, against Man City, against Liverpool, 2 times against Newcastle, once against Burnley. That against Burnley, well, maybe if you excuse that one, there be exception. But most of the time, so they bring it Jorginho. It's like Jorginho is a masterman, like a masterclass player. We know they play him anyhow. They reserve him for men games. Get especially this spot where they come now for the time they will play for the Emirates Stadium. Will be unleashing a Jorginho. But what people don't understand is Jorginho had foot injury. That was why he didn't play so much games. Get so now we'll be saying don't recover. I will not be surprised. We will start to play him for many games against Sheffield United. Sheffield, normal, they go they're expected to play 10 men behind the ball. So I'll be expecting us to have a more attacking approach than a defensive approach. Resting Jorginho, maybe putting a FEB or Trossard or even an Emil Smith Rowe against Sheffield United. Come on, Sheffield no be like say then be Manchester City. But I thought I fit change your mind though, launch everybody because now no mercy, no mercy for anybody. Now they knock everybody, they go, they collect the highest goal scoring this thing. Now what's it there for our mind? All right, so Rio Ferdinand, on the other hand, instead of come as a say Arsenal, so Arsenal don't win in respect. You get for the way that they respond after that Porto match, because Arsenal went to Porto, it felt like they were going to get a draw. At the end of the day, they lost the match. You get some other teams where you go be that loss will affect their approach to the EPL games. They'll feel drop points. But Arsenal showed character, they showed personality, they showed belief. You get say there's a league title to be won here because the momentum where Arsenal they carry, they higher than Liverpool and Man City. In fact, I would argue that Arsenal are the most informed team in the EPL right now. Will they fire anybody, blow people out of the waters? Like who will talk to with the fear now? Nobody. In fact, that people they fear us. So coming from Rio Ferdinand saying all these kind of things, Arsenal showing character, showing belief, showing personality, just wiping everybody. Let's say tomorrow, no day, outscoring all the major teams where they expected to outscore us. Come on, what more can you ask for? The guy they talk through. Sometimes in the objective, get they normal, but other times go they subjective in his analysis. The bias will they come out, will they talk some countries when they're supposed to talk. So it is what it is. You can't come and complain over spills make on what he's saying. Now, other guy going to say, if you watch here. See, there's a way we do our thing. Say some seasons ago, we lost our Champions League spots to Tottenham Hotspur. You get that season we will not buy a player for January. So the next season, we come with this one we pass. Last season, we can't win the Champions League slots. In fact, we can't turn title contenders where we don't really expect. We don't talk to one fight for title in the beginning of the season. Now, last season, we almost won the league. We fought for the league, we lost it. This season, we are here again. So fill the blank spaces. Get does that mean because the seasons before we lost Champions League slots, last season we now got it, last season we lost the league, this season are we now going to win the league? So that the two they just let us know. But at the end of the day, it can say we will be very humble. It gets in our approach to winning this league title because nobody gives us a chance. Nobody expects so we even they repeat the title chase of what we do last season. So it comes as a surprise to a lot of people, but it is what it is. Now, what we want to hear now be say Arsenal, they interested. This news is coming from CHUKS Offside. So they say Arsenal is interested in Ajax goalkeeper, who they call Diant Ramaj. This guy once upon a time played for Eintracht Frankfurt. Now there, Ateta don't already notice him. The guy plays out from the back. It'll be like Raya. They give some kind of pinpoint pass from the back, long ball passes. Like he's very, very good on the ball. He knows how to play from the back. Obviously, he plays for Ajax now. I don't say Ajax now. Team maybe say they sabi play from the back. So that's why Ateta, the reason I'm saying they will use him at the end of the season to replace the outgoing Aaron Ramsdale. Because if Ramsdale no leave at the end of the season, I'll be super surprised. I expect him to leave for greener pastures. So the one using this guy to replace him. How much is this guy going to be costing? 12.8 million pounds. So don't say the price too much. Ramsdale on a good day supposed to be cost like 30-35 million pounds for anybody who go on sign up, because then Babalowo Chelsea, the reason it matters to them won't sign up. So we'll see how that one will be. All right, so this morning as I do research, I can't stumble upon this news. Say Joe Willock, they apologize to Newcastle fans, say we are sorry we couldn't get you 3 points at the Emirates Stadium. So when I saw that report, I can't laugh, say, for your mind, so you not plan to come to the Emirates Stadium and collect 3 points. Like, I don't understand. You're apologizing for not collecting 3 points. Like, can you, how many shots on goal now gets? I don't know what they do. Now, one call the Emirates Stadium come win 3 points. They wine baby. Like, it was somehow funny. You know, even they fight for draw. When was the last time when I win for the Emirates Stadium? In fact, they say for like how many years they never even score for the Emirates Stadium. Go and check our head to head for the Emirates Stadium. That's why when they score that one goal from below, they call it celebrate because that's the first time in a long while they score one goal. You get just like FC Porto. In how many years when they know they come Emirates Stadium, they never score one goal. They never see it. So if Porto go score one goal, now they could celebrate it like tomorrow. They go chop 5-1. They come they celebrate like mad. So it is what it is. My dear Arsenal lovers, so the biggest news of the day, that be the fact that Ian Wright, who is an Arsenal legend. So Babako come as according to say Arsenal need to believe that they can win the league. Like, you need to have that belief. If you don't get that belief, then what are you doing? And that is the same thing where Rio Ferdinand, they talk, say Arsenal get a belief. They get the character. They get the personality. Then they smell league title for Emirates. Then they smell her. They can go all the way and win her. Tomorrow, the guy, if you go, call the talk another thing, but we'll take the one we talk today. So I subscribe to what Ian Wright they talk and what Rio Ferdinand they talk. Like the belief is there. We are hungry. Like we are hungry more than the likes of Man City and Liverpool. Our hunger, it's too much. So we'll just see how everything will end at the end of the day. All right. So I think the fine place for us to call the show an end. When I know Vex say the video don't pass 20 minutes, so till I come your way in the evening as usual. I came out since for tuning in and have a nice day, y'all.